Did you know that Africa was home to one of the world's largest universities while Europe was in the Dark Ages? Or that a single African king once crashed the gold market in Cairo for over a decade? These are just two of the countless stories you were never taught in school. Welcome to Myth vs. Fact History channel, where we uncover the truths hidden by centuries of selective education. Today, we are diving into the untold history of pre-colonial Africa, a history systematically erased after the 1884 Berlin Conference. The Berlin Conference marked the beginning of European colonization of Africa, but it also marked the start of a deliberate campaign to rewrite African history. Colonial powers imposed Eurocentric curricula designed to erase indigenous knowledge and glorify European achievements. This wasn't just about control, it was about dismantling African identity. Take the Mali Empire, for example. Musa, its ruler, was one of the wealthiest men in history. In 1324, he embarked on a pilgrimage to Mecca, passing through Cairo. Along the way, he distributed so much gold that he single-handedly caused a 12-year economic depression in the region. But do you remember learning about Musa in school? Probably not. Meanwhile, Timbuktu, a city in modern Mali, was home to one of the world's largest universities during the Middle Ages. Its libraries contained hundreds of thousands of manuscripts on astronomy, medicine, and law, far surpassing the combined holdings of many European libraries at the time. Yet, schools often teach that Africa had no written history. This erasure wasn't accidental. It was a deliberate tool of colonial control. By teaching African children the history of Europeans, colonial powers ensured that African societies could not return to their traditional educational systems or maintain cultural continuity. But Africa's intellectual heritage predates colonization by thousands of years. Take the Eshango bone, for instance. This artifact, dating back to around 20,000 BC, is the oldest mathematical tool ever discovered. It proves that complex mathematical concepts like division and prime numbers existed in Africa long before they were developed in Europe. Another overlooked gem is the Manden Charter, established by Sundiata Keita in 1236. This historic constitution of human rights abolished slavery, guaranteed food security for the poor, and protected the environment. It's a testament to Africa's advanced legal systems, yet it's rarely mentioned in history textbooks. The exclusion of these facts has created a global historical deficit where massive civilizations like Kush, Aksum, and Mali are treated as footnotes or entirely omitted. But the fight to reclaim this history continues. Modern African nations and scholars are actively demanding accurate curricula to decolonize the mind from white supremacist programming. Figures like Kwame Nkrumah, Ghana's first president, championed African unity and liberation, using the recovered history of pre-colonial strength to fuel independence movements. In 2009, UNESCO recognized the historical significance of African manuscripts, spurring modern efforts to digitize and preserve these texts. Today, Ghana's 1957 independence remains a symbolic anchor for modern African sovereignty, directly challenging the colonial narrative that Africa was incapable of self-governance. So why does this matter? Because history isn't just about the past, it's about shaping the future. By reclaiming the untold stories of pre-colonial Africa, we can challenge the narratives that continue to marginalize African voices today. This isn't just about Africa, it's about rewriting the global story to include those who have been systematically erased. Thanks for watching Myth vs. Fact History channel. If you learned something today, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And let us know in the comments, what's one historical fact you wish you'd learned in school.